What is up, guys? Welcome back to our next Imperial Army update for mid-2026. This time around, we're going to start with the vehicles, which is pretty easy because it's the exact same 5 as the last update. And then at the front are the leaders of the army, which are Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader. And then I've also included Moff Gideon and his Mandalorian armor. Of course, they're surrounded by their guards, their Praetorian guards, and then the regular Imperial guards. Then on the left side we have Commander Prodigy, I'm pretty sure is his name, and then the 3 Inquisitors that I have, which is the Grand Inquisitor, the 5th brother, and then the 3rd sister, Reva. And then right next to them we have 2 Imperial hover tank pilots, 2 AT-AT pilots, an Imperial gunner, an AT-ST driver, a Imperial crew member back here, and then a TIE fighter pilot. And then right next to them we get to the more normal troopers. We have 2 Imperial jump troopers, an Imperial mortar trooper, and then a death trooper, which this is the only one in the army. And then right next to them we have 4 basic Family Guy stormtroopers and then a scout trooper in the back. And then right next to them from the Mandalorian Season 3 we have the Imperial Commandos. And then right next to them we have 2 Shadow Troopers and 2 Shock Troopers, which this one is the one that I brought to Washington, D.C. with me. This one in this bag touched the Washington Monument, which is pretty cool. And then we won't forget this guy, our only Navy Trooper. And then right next to the Specialist Troopers, we have the Snow Trooper Army, which is 5 regular Snow Troopers, and then a Snow Scout Trooper led by General Veers. Then right next to the Snow Trooper Army, we have Dedra Meero from Andor, which that's pretty cool. And then we have an ISB agent in the back. And then this is actually K2SO. It counts as K2SO, but I figured I could use it as a regular KX unit droid. Then right next to Dedra, we have an Imperial Shadow Guard. These are all the new minifigures that were added to the army in this 4-month period, which last update was 38 minifigs. Now we have 48, gaining 10 minifigures. Okay guys, that was the Imperial Army update for mid-2026. Make sure to keep watching the channel so you can see more updates on this army. The next army we are going to be doing is the Rebel Alliance army, which that will be coming out soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. So, if you guys enjoyed this army update, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss any updates on this army. So I'll see you guys in the next one.